Hello, welcome to Park Talk Radio. Thanks for joining us for this Optimus Primer, your introduction episode to the show. We're going to talk a little bit about ourselves, the hosts, what we're doing, why we're here, and why you should continue to listen. For all intents and purposes, you can call me B, or whatever Dave is calling me for the particular episode. Hey Dave, how's it going?
Back and forth.
No.
I'm doing good. Having a great night.
Well, yes, this is Park Talk Radio. The two of us, Dave and I, have known each other for a while, over 10 years. We love going to theme parks. We are Central Florida based, though we will be talking about theme parks and park adjacent topics from around the world, giving opinions, thoughts, a little less on the speculation side. We'll leave that to some other media you can consume. Though with our knowledge and lack of common sense, hopefully we can give you some news updates, some conversation pieces, and maybe some criticisms.
Yep, we're going to make the whole thing entertaining. Obviously, like B said, no speculation, but it's going to be informative and entertaining at the same time, and we're not afraid to say it like it is.
Right, unfiltered, somewhat censored. We'll do our best not to make this less family friendly than it needs to be. Though we're excited to have you join us on this journey and talk about some park. For me, I've been going since I was an infant, many years. I've worked at a number of theme parks around Central Florida in many different facets and departments, and I still go to this day. And having people like Dave here, D, and many others on these experiences are what really makes it. We're going to get some interviews, one-on-ones, talk to some other friends of ours, and hopefully some celebrity guest stars to go over what the parks mean to them and talk with them about their experiences at whichever one of those may be. Though we will be focusing and putting a lot of emphasis on the Central Florida area. It's theme park capital of the world. We have plenty more to come. So I'm excited to join D on this journey. Dave, you want to talk about how long you've been doing your park experiences?
Yep, so I, much like B over here, have been attending the parks since I was an infant. Still remember going to Universal in the early 90s along with Disney. Some of my earliest and fondest memories of the park, going and riding the Jaws ride in Kong. And back in the day, my family would just split it up one day at Disney, one day at Universal. That's kind of how we did it. But the thing that really made me fall in love with the parks was the connection with people that I made over the years, and the friends I've made. And with our podcast, we also have a Facebook page, Park Talk Radio. You'll be able to get on there, meet other people. In fact, that's how B and I met, was on a
singles group dating page. You're right.
Yeah.
Tongue you hard on the first outing.
We actually could not stand each other and were in an argument over Horror Nights that I should have just listened to him about. But after that, the rest was history. And we've been friends ever since. Well,
I think, like you, our listener base will come to the same realization that I know what I'm talking about. And if I don't, well, I'll ban you from the page. So I'm always right. But we're excited. And speaking of that Facebook page, we have everything on socials: Facebook, X, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, all the same user handle at Park Talk Radio. Facebook, you like the page, you join the group. You join the group, you like the page. The group is for interacting, pages for announcements, and you can know what's going on in the Park Talk world.
And as we said, this is not just for your information. This is, a place to make friends. We want to reach out to as many people as we can. We want people with the same mindset as we have, and we want to make friends. And, we will likely host meetups at parks and stuff like that. Now, we're not buying out any parks for you people. At least that's not in the cards for the future. We don't buy our friends. We are going to just do some meetups, go meet up for a drink at the park someplace sometimes. If you're like-minded like us and you enjoy theme parks, you're really going to enjoy this podcast and you're really going to enjoy our socials.
Very confident. I like it. This could be absolute horrendous. Though we'll never know. We will never know. We don't look at statistics. We don't look at metrics. We just light up the mics and crack a few cold ones.
Even if it's horrendous, I get to talk with you. And, at the end of the day, there'll still be enjoyment for the people calling it horrendous.
Number one hated podcast in the world. I could take that title.
At least it's hated and not ignored.
You're still thinking of me. I'm still in your brain. That guy said something wrong about the park I love. He said something I really disagree with. He said E.T.'s bad.
If you're ever listening to the podcast and B or I say something that is wrong, you're more than welcome to get on any of the socials, call us out, and even use a dirty word to refer to us as.
Oh boy.
I will give you that permission because I think you're going to get all proper information with the two of our heads together.
You're going to be crying every episode based on what these people call you.
I'm just trying to be confident, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, friends, enjoy the episodes to come. Thanks for hanging out. Of course, again, find us out on all your social platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Spotify, the whole lot. We got them all. Snapchat. I forgot we even have a Snapchat. The easiest way, if you want to be part of the show, of course, the Facebook group for conversations and any posts. We'll be posting things we talk about on the show in there, as well as polls and other pieces. We also have an excellent email that I'm assuming you could guess. It's parktalkradio@gmail.com. Same name as the podcast title. Slapping in there that at gmail.com on the end. Send us an email. Send us pictures. We check it every single day. We also have a phone line. Text us or leave a voicemail. We both have access to it, so you can text us at any time. We may reply to you. Or feel free to call. We won't be taking phone calls live at the moment, though feel free to call us and leave a voicemail, and we will play it on the show.
Inebriated voicemails are preferred.
You're good at those ones. A lot of practice. Well, maybe that's your deal, that you call into the show yourself. Drunk voicemail. Don't remember leaving it.
You just spoiled my whole plan.
That number, 407-490-2220. Text us or call at any time. We'll play it or play your voicemail or read the text live on the show. So jump on in, start us out with whatever episode you want to look at. Show notes will cover our topics. This will be a dated show, however, as we'll be talking about the news that comes in on a week-by-week basis or whatever the hell schedule we come out with. Though it's always good to go back and see where we started, because we suck now.
I do love listening to podcasts and hearing people, over the months of doing the podcast, they go back and they say, what were we thinking in that first episode? And that's going to be us one day, hopefully.
Boring as can be.
Yeah.
Not engaging. Though enjoy. See you in the park. Thank you all. Bye-bye.